welcome to this episode of Narrowboat Natterings. You'll recall at the end of the last vlog, if indeed you did watch the last vlog, and if you didn't, why didn't you? Anyway, Lumpy was stuck in the reeds on the left-hand bank due to a freak gust of wind pushing him over there. I don't know why it didn't affect the other boat, but let's move on. So now we've caught up with them, we've caught up with Daybreak, and we're getting past now because we have the key to the lock. Why don't we both have a key? Because we're too tight and they were 15 quid each. But anyway, it's our turn for the lock, so we're coming past now to get ahead. So, as mentioned earlier, we have team tactics on this. This is Mary and Ian setting off on Narrowboat Daybreak with the key to the next lock, while me and Mrs L hang back and sort this one out. Due to the restricted amount of moorings on rivers, you don't see as many boats. Here's a narrowboat and a wide beam. Here's quite a nice, largish cruiser coming in the opposite direction. And here's a nice two-man kayak. When I say two men, there's a woman at the front doing nothing. I know exactly how that guy feels.
Fantastic bit of late afternoon sun. Just come out of the lock by Billing Acadrome, heading back towards Northampton, and we come up out onto this massive sort of expanse here. Really nice. Still a good old strong wind coming through though.
Now, I really must apologise for some of the microphone issues. There's some distortion there. I've put some subtitles where necessary. I hadn't realised I'd got a recording level issue with a microphone, but I didn't discover this till 3 months later when I came to edit it. Stupid boy.
So good morning. We are just coming back towards Northampton after a couple of nights out on the Nene, or the Nene, should I say. Mrs Lumsey, what do you think of the Nene? Step into the shot. Step in.
No.
What did you think of the Nene?
It was lovely. It was very nice. Is it Wellingborough we ended up at?
We went to Wellingborough. Not a great deal at Wellingborough other than sort of a park.
Swans. There were a lot of swans.
Park. Factory.
The locks were interesting. Guillotine locks.
Guillotine locks have been interesting, yeah. They're slow, but they're kind of alright. You know what you're getting. They're consistent, aren't they? They're not difficult. They're just long. They take a long time.
And you don't do things that take a long time, do you?
No,
Not
I'm a
very
little
well.
bit impatient. But they're just they're very slow. They're automated, so you're not standing there doing all this. But
You had some fun in the wind, didn't you?
had some fun. What?
In the wind.
I do have fun with my wind. Yes.
In the wind.
In the wind. I know, Mrs. Lumps, I was making a joke. Ha ha. Was it not a funny joke?
No. Excuse me.
Well, it looks like we're arriving straight into a lock here. There's a lock landing. Ian's got the key.
I think the first couple of locks, they weren't guillotines, so you didn't need the key, did you? I can't remember.
Oh, doors aren't open. Oh, of course, because they don't have to leave these doors open, do you?
No. I'm just going to give him hands. Oh,
Watch your head.
I want you.
Be careful, Mrs. Lumpton, because the hatch is across today and she will bang her head. I've told her 20 times so far today about this.
20
And
times.
she will forget.
You've only literally brought the hatch cover across, and I'm pretty sure you won't have fit 20 times worth of
Look, I
time.
saw that you actually caught your head then.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I didn't. I didn't.
Rush Mill Lock. Here we go. I better jump off with the centre line, I guess, and hold. Wood and stuff, so it's very deep, very clear. There's fish all over the place. So it's really beautiful. And then you get these big wide expanses that I suspect are very much like the Norfolk Broads would be, where you can see for miles, but you've got a very wide section. Actually got on full throttle yesterday. I think I was probably doing about the 7 miles an hour you're allowed to do, but it was loud. It was loud on this deck. I was putting some good wash out of the front. Nice to open it up. So we had a lovely meal last night at the Britannia pub, which is about 2 locks out of Northampton, I think. Really nice. We were able to moor up there. We stayed there overnight. Had a mixed grill. You know me with my mixed grills. Quite a lot of turbulence in these locks. Water comes rushing in at a hell of a pace. You have to be ready to counteract it. Hold a nice rope off to the side there, just to try to keep yourself close to the wall. And just watching how you're travelling a lot backwards and forwards. Sometimes you get a surge backwards. Sometimes it sucks you to the front. Actually, this one looks very, very tidy. An awful lot of water coming in. Go forwards. Slumsden getting a daily workout.
Just with these boats loading, if we just open this one gate, this side,
Yeah.
I'll go out first, then you come across now.
Okay. So yeah, got some guys working up here. So we're going to just open the one gate. Mrs. Lumsden getting chatted up.
getting chatted up by some hunks. We're both going out of this one gate, Mary, because they're working there. So you're going to go out and then I'm going to come out behind you. So where Ian's opened that gate, just go through there. That's the only gate we're opening. Because they're working at the side of the other one. So yeah, with these double locks you can get away with the one gate, you see. There's enough width there. Yeah.
It was about now that we realised we'd lost Ian and Mary and a 40-foot boat. How careless.
They'd have phoned if they had. I just want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about electrical pylons. Don't you think that they look like big alien things like that?
Do you know what?
Big.
I don't think they actually move.
No, but as a kid, they used to scare me a bit because I remember thinking that they were like big Iron Men, robot things. Walking across the land.
Maybe you have a word with your mother as to what kind of like film she allowed you to watch at such a tender age.
No, you've got to admit though that they do look, to a child, they can look a little bit scary, can't they? So,
yeah, I guess so. There was a film.
who agrees? So we're just approaching Northampton now, which is where it all began. This is where the River Nene becomes the Northampton arm of the Grand Union Canal. So that takes us back to Gayton Junction, which is the Grand Union proper, south for London, north for Birmingham. It's much stiller today actually, isn't it? You actually see how shallow the river is now. It's very,
on my side.
very weedy. The weed.
My side it looks really deep.
Just because you haven't got the disturbance on the water, you can see it, can't you?
Further apologies for the ongoing sound issues, and I have no idea where this next subject matter came from.
It's hard to believe, isn't it, that not too long ago, we couldn't even vote. Is that 100 years ago? When was the suffragettes? Turn of the 20th century, 1900. Thereabouts. Suffragette movement.
Yeah. I'd like to say I know, but I don't.
I think you're right. Because what's her name? looks like the battery on my phone's about to disappear, so it's been lovely having a chat with you. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Narrowboat Naturals.
The first and last ever appearance.
No, I like it when you see you've got some fans out there. Two of them are named Steve. They always ask where you are when you're not there, and then they always tell me it's a much better film when you're in it.
Oh, you think you're embarrassing me.
I've actually got people searching. You're a hashtag Mrs L, hashtag Mrs L, hashtag Mrs Lumsden. I always put them in there, and you've been searched on the basis of that.
It's not normally the reason I get searched for, to be fair.
You dirty old hashtag.
The tender age of 52, and I've suddenly become a hashtag.
Oh,
Ag.
hashtag.
And it was when I was about 12 that everybody suddenly realised I couldn't see a thing. I was as blind as a bat, really short-sighted. But it was like a real shock to me because obviously, when you're a child, you don't know what you don't know. So I didn't know that I was short-sighted. I just thought everybody saw the same things that I did. My parents always used to tell me that I was beautiful, that I was a princess, and
Well, you are a princess.
no, but obviously when I was younger, I actually thought that because whenever I looked in the mirror, all I could see was this blurred, soft focus kind of vision. And the minute I put my glasses on, it was just like, Jesus, where's that nose come from? That's really sharp.
Oh,
And
look,
that chin.
to the side up. You haven't got a chin.
No, I know, but I do in those days. And I filed down.
Until that bridge came was a bit of a surprise. Nearly banged my head there, Mrs.
Oh, I would have loved you to have your head.
I've never banged my head.
Whose fault would that be? I'm sure that would be
Yours
my
for
fault.
distracting me, talking to me about his soft focus face.
Yes.
There we are, back in Northampton. It's a nice park actually, this, isn't it?
It was nice.
Well, thank you once again for watching. Please do remember to subscribe, like, share, comment, whatever else you want to do with this bit of footage. And we will see you on the next episode of Narrowboat Natterings.